Hey guys and fuck shit, welcome back to Dragon Quest 1 HD-2D. Last time we did quite a bit. We first had to talk to some fairies over here to let them, because we had to find a cure for some of our buddies back over in Rimuldar. And we found out that, well, actually no, first we actually went to the Dwarf cave. I'm sorry. We went to the Dwarven cave, where we found out a dwarf was sick. This had the same sickness as the what do you call it? The military dude that's been that we ran into in the past. He was sick as well. Anyway, yeah, they're sick, and both of those guys are sick. They said go talk to fairies, and so the fairies told us to they need to find out the recipe for things, and then we've got some sort of vision where we had to get some glimmer gloss and robin things or whatever. Gather ingredients. We need it for sun up syrup. That's what we need. So. We went ahead and went a little bit further down here, explored around both the desert and the green area here. We went into this ruined town as well, and I attempted to fight the boss, and it was a bad day for me, and I died. I also died earlier to a candy box as well. I already figured that was going to happen, but I just wanted to try to see how badly outmatched we were. Now that we've done that, I am back over here, where we're going to eventually get to the supplies we need over here, but we're going to, of course, explore around the non-desert region here first. So we're probably going to explore all around here, and then we'll go into the actual spot we're supposed to go to. Before we do that, though, there is a special spot here. Hey, at night. And there's 3 treasures. Castle Blood, Undead Doer, Demon Demena. These techniques were all given name by Eardrick. One's mind boggereth to imagine what manner of attacks they were. Well, I learned all of them, actually, so go me. Oh, hello.
They said that after mighty Erdrick vanquished the Lord of Underworld, they did commit some of their most sacred techniques to parchment, that their legacy might live on in others. Frankly, I believe not a word. If ever anyone grew stronger by squinting at dusty old scrolls, I should like to say it.
Alright. I'm going to go find the spots that I need to get some hidden items from, and I'll show you once I find them. Alright, there's a spot like right here. A stealth suit. We can equip that? That it's easier to sneak about than in this one. I don't know if it has any actual special properties, but it does have better defense. I might need that for certain areas. I'll make sure I... Nope, I did not mean to do that. Well, it's actually already on me, so that's fine. Anyway, next spot. Random other spot right here. I said right here. Money! Alright, and we have one more to look for. Ah, that took me a while. Last one, mini metal. Okay. Anyway, on to the next interesting spot. Alright, we got some new enemies here. Let's see what they are. Ram Raider, Lump Mage, and Death Scorpion. The Death Scorpion is still probably the most dangerous, I think. What I'm going to do, actually, though, is... I think Snub might be better. I'm not sure. I'd rather get rid of the Death Scorpion first. It hits hard. And apparently they do too. Jeez. I should have healed. These guys all hit hard. Oh, Fuddle. Oh, shit. I'm thinking what would be the best option here. How's my spell damage against them? And I don't have a multi-hit move here. Snub might be a good idea here.
Snub!
Okay. That was the right move there. Now let's look at our abilities here. Yeah, get rid of the lump mages first. I think I'll cattle prod the Ram Raider next. Snub is so good. It did take a lot of MP to do, though. Oh boy, another new enemy here. Shadow. Ugh. I think snub is the right call again. God damn it. That fuddle could be damn dangerous too. I'm gonna get rid of Death Scorpion right away because its critical hit. Oh, come on. Is ridiculous. I'm gonna attempt a Miracle / Death Scorpion. Snub just wore off. God damn it. You dicks. Get rid of that guy. You're harder nut to crack here.
Not today.
Eeh. I'm definitely playing it extremely risky here. Alright, yay, hallucinations. I'm gonna just have to use up a lot of my stuff here. Shadow seems more dangerous. And we're just gonna zap them all down. If I have to go return into heal, I will. But damn, these are tough fights. Oh man, and now we got metal slimes that are definitely gonna run away. I don't know if Cop Out would actually work because they tend to use other means of stuff. But, nah, I'll just attack. Yeah, Cop Out's only good for physical. Yeah, this is expected. Oh, shit! We actually got one! I was not expecting that at all. We're just gonna keep trying until it goes. Well, they're having a grand old time with this. I don't have anything that lets me attack more than once or that they're weak to, unfortunately. No metal slash, and nothing that will actually hurt them. So, that's expected. Let's see. We get a level up. That's fine with me. I don't need to go return to the inn now. All right, and now we're over here, and sparkles, money, oomph powder, and a pair of asbestos earrings. I don't remember which one the asbestos does. Oh, reduce damage by fire, attacks, and spells. All right. At the moment, I don't think speed is as important, so I think I'll put on the asbestos rings just for now. And based on what I've been encountering, I don't think I have anything else here. Paralysis hasn't been happening. I don't have anything for anything else. Anyway, I was just thinking while I was here. Anyway, next interesting thing. All right, and then right over here, not too far from... There's a place there, by the way, but we're going to check that out after we explored everywhere here. But anyway, we have sparkles. Iron armor. Ring of clarity. Ooh. Confusion. That's what I've been encountering. I haven't been encountering as much sleep ones, so I think I'll switch them out for now. But alright. Alright, we explored everything we can around here, and other than the place of whatever this place is over here, we haven't looked into it, but we're going to first do the story beat. So, we have a not-so-hidden area right here. Field of Flowers. There's 2 treasures. Gee, I wonder which 2 we're going to be getting. The Wake Robin, or whatever? Yes. Wake Robin. Can I get another? Out of curiosity, is Wake Robin considered a key item? Yeah, it is. Okay. It makes sense that you wouldn't be able to wake up yourself with an item like that, so yeah. And a handful of glimmer grass. I don't know why I said it like that. Ow. That hurt my ears. Is it a secret passage, maybe? Oh, a third item. It unlocks after you grab that, I guess. I'm not controlling this, by the way. He finds a strange glowing fruit that he's never seen before. It's beginning to rot and giving off an incredible power. It's the power of nature, of life. What's this? Suddenly the fruit spits forth 2 glowing seeds. I pocket the seeds. All right. Your objective is updated. No more treasure here. So, hand him over to the Overseer, I guess. I'll meet you there. Except I won't, because I'm going to find... Instead, we're going to be going right over into this plate. Peace. Poorly timed battle stuff aside. Ugh. How annoying. We're going in here. Looks like, basically to me, it looks like maybe the Mini-Metal King or something. Ooh, yes. Citadel of the Monarch of Metals. It's what I was guessing based off the way how fancy it looked and how out of place it also looked. 6 treasures. What do you have to say? Oh, we can save. Welcome to this, the hallowed home of Monarch of Metals. How neat. Oh. No. No. And yes. Reheal. Okay. Item. Here we go. That looks like it could be tangentially pretty useful. Alright. Anyway. Something you only do in battle, though. Oh, hello. Good day to thee, and welcome to Rainbow's End Bank. We can deposit money. Out of curiosity, do these pots ever have anything I can grab in them? No. I came to this place, having heard tell that great treasures were kept here. Yet, though I offered the so-called monarch all the money in the world, you will not part with a single one. 'Twas a wasted journey, and no mistake. I am a humble servant of Apello, he who presideth over the naming of things. Does thou wish to be known by a new name? I'm good. Very well, if the urge ever named anew shall assail thee, do not hesitate to visit me here. Alright, well that's nice that they give a renaming option if I need it. Greetings, if items thou seekest, thou art in luck, friend. How may I serve thee? Ooh, Dragonbane Claws. Decent damage, and it's good for against dragon types. I don't have that much money, though. Magic Shield is better than the ice one. The ice one helps with fire. This one helps with just magic. I don't know if I'm ready to be buying that just yet. Let's see. Iron Mask seems like a no-brainer. Protects against wind spells. They don't come up often, but it might not hurt. This is so much money that I don't have right now. Dragon Mail. Reduce damage taken from fire spells and breath attacks. I may as well get that when I can. Magic Armor, because that's what I have at the moment. Rousing Ring we have. Full Moon we have. And then the usual. There's a lot of good stuff there. Let's see. Mini metal prizes of what we can get depending on how many we have. Okay, so Prayer Ring. Pretty cool. Of course. But Scholar Specs. Anyone like a genius? Gives your wisdom up. Ooh, Wild Side. That'll be very useful. Yeah, that'll be very useful once we get that. Let's see. Glambero. Halves MP to cast spells and abilities. I'm not as worried about that, but it's not a bad thing. Fire and Ice Breath. Swallowtail. Banishing Bell. All manner of ailments. That mostly with death, usually. Scourge Whip. Savior Staff. Superior staff that can be used in battle to boost one's resistance to breath attacks. Oh! So it's basically Insulate. Or Insulotl, or whatever. Meditation. Very handy. Metal Wing. Yeah, that's going to be good. War Drum. Hell yeah. That's basically Oomph. And Greyham Whip. All right. Good stuff there.
The monarch of metals thinketh of naught but his precious treasures, to the detriment of all else. Why, the other day he was pondering the matter of his beloved little trinket so intensely that he forgot to even dress. There was much panic about the castle, I can tell thee.
All right. I guess he doesn't look good when he's undressed or something. Oh, that's weird. They go away, and then they come back. Nothing of interest here. Well, I know where 2 treasures are.
Welcome to our inn.
Okay. What about you? Apparently the lord of this here castle obsesseth over miniature metals, and would make every single one in the world his own. Thou couldst do worse than bring it any thou might happen to find here. I sensed that to do so might see one richly rewarded. Alright, here's the others. I can only open one at the moment. Sage Elixir. And I just have to. Okay. Alright. Anyway, moment of truth. Why don't we go ahead and turn in our mini-medals?
I am he, collector of that most maximally magnificent of minuscule marvels, mini-medals. I, thou standest before the one they call the Monarch of Meadows himself. Well now, such minimal wavering of gaze, such maximal muscle in both leg and arm, such purpose. I, that are possessed of maximal metal-seeking potential, or I am not worthy of my crown. Shouldst thou chance to come upon even a minimal number of my beloved metals on thy travels, pray bring them to me forthwith. And of course it will not be for charity that thou laborest. I can offer thee a fine array of rewards depending on the number that thou bringest before me. A pretty agreement, thinkest thou not? Minimal effort for maximal reward. Now go forth and seek the greatest treasures, my young metal seeker in the making. Bring to me a minimal number of metals, and I shall reward thee to the maximum of my ability. But wait, canst thou be carrying the very thing I seek? Then hand it to me, along with any others thou hast secreted upon thy person. Very good, very good. Thou hast entrusted unto me a total of 17 medals thus far. Good, Din. All right. For doing 5, we get Prayer Ring. 8, Scholar Specs. 10, Wild Side. Oh, we get Wild Side right away. Oh, hell yeah. That's going to help a lot. And 12 medals, Glumbarrow. 15, a Dragon Shield. Hell yeah. A Swallowtail, too. All right. 20 is a Banishing Bell. All right. That's some good stuff right there for free. Because this one, Ice only helps me against fiery attacks and spells. This one does, fire and ice breath attacks. So it's only breath attacks, not spells. All right. Light Shield can go. This can go as well. So that is vulnerable to any and all elemental attacks. So yeah, we're just going to... Oh, I have to sort my inventory. Well, I'll take care of that later, and we could take a look at the results afterwards. But that was very prosperous. I will meet you back, I guess, at the... I was going to call them the elves. The fairy hideout. So I zoomed over to the fairy village, and all of a sudden I get Arm Twister going, eek! Oh, shit. There's no way we can beat these things. We're for it. This is no time to give up hope. I'll hold them off. You lot get out of here. But Chief, you'll... Don't worry about me. I've been around some heroes in my time. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's to never give up. I won't let them beat me. You can be sure of that.
Arrgh.
Din, you're helping me?
It'd be great if she's in the party, too. No, she's not. All right. Well, first things first. Let's see. They're weak to fire and undead stuff. Let me see. Sizzle would also be acceptable. I'm debating on some things. I think I'll just... Let's try... They look like they're mostly physical, so I think it might be better to fairy foil. Of course. All right. That's pretty good. This is with the new weapon. No spells for me. Okay. Well, I can unseal that. That's not a big deal. Yeah, we're fine. Ah, Dark Skeletons are such dicks. Finally, jeez. I say as if like that was so long, it really wasn't. Oh, we leveled up too. Well, that's gonna level us up too. I mean, heal us up too. And a suit of chainmail. I don't care about that. I also forgot to use the wild side thing, but whatever. It's a boomerang, not a sword, but whatever.
Phew, and thank goodness for that. And thank you, Din.
Glimmerglass, Wake Robin.
You got the ingredients? You really got them? Then let's make that medicine and quickly. Set up, here we come.
I have seeds too. Why are you rubbing your belly or shield?
One human and one dwarf, what do you say? I think we can manage that. Good. Then I'll let you get on with it. Just do it as exactly as I taught you.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Awkward. Yeah, they're just waiting around. Do. Sup?
Well, I suppose I owe you a thank you too. Thanks. I have to say, when you were fighting back there, you seemed like quite the hero.
Shucks. Seeds.
Those seeds, and you have 2 of them?
Huh?
They're very special, you know, filled with the power of life itself, and more valuable than you can imagine. They only grow in certain very specific places under very certain specific conditions.
Certain very specific, whatever.
You know, the boss said that if she had some of those, she could make that thing she was talking about. Typical. We've been searching for them all this time, and then some selfish human comes along and just snaps them up for himself.
Here, have them.
What? You're just giving them to me? Oh, to say thank you for the sun-up syrup? Well, we don't even know if that's gonna work yet. Chief, it worked! We made some sun-up syrup, which means the dream must have been true.
You know what? They're less stuck up than elves, but still. If D&D taught me anything, fairies are not to be trusted.
We made 2 people's worth, so the dwarf and the human you were talking about should both be all right. Here.
Ta-da! Thank you. I'm good.
Wait, before you go, come back and see us when you've cured your 2 friends.
Okay.
Why'd you say that, Chief? What's he coming back for? Because if these seeds end up helping us make what I think they will, he might just be one of them after all.
You're welcome. Anyway, I'm gonna go... Oh, no, I don't need to heal. I leveled up. Give some syrup to our buddies. So, I think I'll first meet you over at the Dwarf's area. So, see you there. Alright, I'm back at the Dwarven Cave, and this guy had something different to say.
Thou sayest thou didst journey to the hidden village of fairies? 'Tis impressive indeed that thou didst manage to locate it.
That's not the voice I gave them, I know. Alright, here we go. Din administers a dose of sun-up syrup to the sickly dwarf as he slumbers. The poisonous humors dissipate before his very eyes.
Huh? The remedy thou didst just administer. 'Twas the work of fairies, was it not? It seemeth I owe thee a great deal.
My life, in fact. I am in thy debt, human. Aw.
Thou didst say when first thou camest here that thou wert sent by the Warlock of Dorlocks, didst thou not? I must make for Rimuldar with all haste. The legacy of this newly regained life of mine shall be the return of the magic key.
That happened.
Thou didst journey into the place of fairies and acquire that certain special medicine, didst thou not? Then this can have been no easy feat. And here was I, ready to simply give up the ghost. Thou hast shamed me, and I did fully deserve it. Many thanks, human.
You're welcome. Anyway, we're gonna get a magic key, and then we'll be able to loot the place. Hooray! Anyway, we'll head to Rimuldar next, too. Oh, when we zoomed here, we get right to Gwailen's guard.
Tis my fault. All of it. Had I but been better, he would not have had to overexert himself in his efforts to redress my failures. Then thou art returned. How fareth my father? He yet breatheth, though haltingly. But both the priest and the mage have exhausted all avenues in their attempts to aid him. It seemeth that he shall soon.
Rush her ass, push her ass over. Jeez.
What? Thou wouldst tell me not to give up hope? But.
Just go. Yeah, exactly. Shove her over. It's like, okay, get the fuck over here. We gotta hurry. Administer sun-up syrup to the sickly captain. Poison humors dissipate.
His breathing, it is much improved. Could this mean
He's cured forever.
the remedy thou didst administer was the work of fairies?
Fairies!
And it was in search of that thou didst venture forth after last we saw you? What have I done?
The fuck? What is this about? Because she couldn't. She's crying. Okay, but because she didn't do it herself. Is this what her bullshittery is about
I
here?
am ashamed.
Oh,
Utterly ashamed.
okay.
My father lay there, breathing what may well have been his last, and all I could think to do was brood upon my past mistakes.
That's not your fault. No,
Meanwhile,
that's natural.
not only didst thou refuse to give up hope, thou didst seek out a means by which it might be returned to us, and us all but strangers to thee.
So,
Thou hast my gratitude. I have not been kind to thee, but thou art noble indeed.
all right, that part I agree. You should have said.
What? Thou didst dream of Princess Gwailen, who was held captive in some manner of cave?
Yep. Do I have to press a button?
I had not wished to believe it, but we recovered this from the cave amid the swampland.
Is it money?
It is her necklace, without which she was seldom seen. And yet there it was, discarded upon the ground.
Mighty hero, I trust in thee. I trust that thou wilt return the light unto this benighted world of ours. And I trust that thou wilt come to mine aid. But thou must needs come quickly. I know not how much longer I can.
That light! What just occurred? What? The princess spoke to thee through her necklace?
You didn't hear it?
I heard naught whatsoever.
I hate that sort of thing, actually.
But I shall take thee at thy word nonetheless. 'Tis plain thou art the hero of whom she spake.
Spake.
And the coming of whom she awaiteth most desperately.
Sorry, I hate the word spake.
The necklace is thine. May it aid thee in thy quest. Now please, go to her.
We obtained a princess necklace. All right. Is that just a key item, or can we actually wear it? I guess we can only... This is something of great significance. Try using it for yourself. Shopkeeper won't buy it. Okay. Well, now, I guess I'll see first, check on the inn to see if that's where the old man is still. I mean, the old mage is still or not. Oh, so this lady got all huffy with me.
If I might say so, thy willingness to involve thyself in others' troubles bordereth on the perverse. And yet it is thanks to such as thee that our world continueth to thrive, I suppose.
And somewhere in there might be a compliment.
All is well now, my child. The good gentleman needs only rest a while, and he shall be up and about before we know it. 'Twas a miracle medicine thou didst acquire indeed. As soon as my father is recovered, we shall return to Tantegal. I'll leave the matters of Princess Gwailen in thy capable hands.
Why don't you join me, damn it?
Thou wilt find something in the cave amid the swampland, I am certain.
All right. All right, well, Mage Man not here. All right, we're here.
The final stage is upon us. Do not fail me now, my friend.
Nor thou me.
Kamehameha. Ding, 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 ding. Key get. Hi, I need that.
'Tis done.
The true magic is that shall not bend nor break, no matter how many times it is used. How long have I waited this day? My companion here hath told me all. That we were able to complete this great project of ours at last. It was thanks to thee, friend. And it seemeth thou didst enlist the aid of not just dwarfs, but of fairies also. Truly, 'tis like unto the tale of mighty Erdrick. For 'twas that very hero who did bear the key, after which the one we have just now completed was modeled. 'Tis thine right. Come, take it.
Money?
Take it, please. After all, 'tis the making of the thing that doth interest us, not the using of it.
Oh, that has the right of it there, old friend.
And now we can open more doors and chests.
I would ask only one thing in return, that this remain our little secret.
In order to fund our next experiment, I mean, to sell 1 or 2 magic keys a little less amenable to repeated use.
Oh. Oh, you're selling the broken ones.
For my customers to learn that a more durable version existed, they would surely begrudge me the price I need to ask.
All right, so there's a plan there, but they're also keeping the perfect one for us. It's okay, because we get the good stuff.
Oh, if thou swearest to not tell a soul that such a thing as an unbreakable magic key hath been brought into being, I too shall swear it. Wink.
I owe thee my life, friend, and I do not treat such debts lightly.
Awesome. Well, let's go searching for all the chests that we can open with this. I'm going to use a guide for this because I don't remember I don't remember everything, but I do. I only remember like a handful. So, anyway, I shall see you at the first point of interest. All right. So the first location is in town, east of the church. We have. Oh, I thought that was the one though. Was it this one? Oh, okay. That's one of them at least. So, all right, that's one. I'll show you the next. All right, next, still in Tantegal, we have the little. And we went inside of Tantegal, but we went outside and around it, and to get to that little shrine that's on the side. I'll show it when I go. But for now, first things first. Seat of Strength. I'm ignoring you for a moment. Dog suit. And a mini medal. We just sold our old dog suit and then we got this one. Hello, dude.
Ever have I known that the one descended from mighty Urjuk would one day visit me here? Does thy having been able to enter this place alone signify that thou art the long-awaited visitor? Then I have a gift for thee, friend.
A sunstone. Okay.
Long ago, mighty Urjuk did entrust the Sunstone to the man who was Chancellor of Tantegal at the time. And he passed it to his firstborn child, and they to theirs, and so on, down the years. In existence hath remained a secret, even from those of the royal line, even from mine own son, who doth now serve as Chancellor. Forgive me, I imagine it was no easy task finding it or me, but there are steps necessary in order to keep such treasures from the hands of the wicked.
Understood.
Oh, I see thou art a stoic yet magnanimous soul, just as thine ancient ancestor was, if mine own is to be believed. Thou wilt bring light unto our realm once more, of that I have no doubt. But long now have I kept my vigil here, I grow tired. Soon I must take my rest at last.
That's sad. Please don't just pass away, dude. Take your time and all that.
Something in thee truly bringeth the mind mighty Erdrick, hero of legend. I pray that thou, too, might bring peace unto the land braved in.
Well, thank you. All right, that sunstone was very important, though. We did need it. And if all goes according to plan, I might be able to do some finagling here. Anyway, I'm going to show you where I came from in a moment. From here. That's all the way at the backside garden of the castle. Just so you know. All right, next door. Actually, there's one right here in the back of the castle. It's technically unnecessary, but there you go. Oh, that's a thief key door. Yeah, we already did that. Okay. Yeah, I think those are thief key doors anyway, so never mind on that. But anyway, magic key door. Seat of agility. And ow, 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 ow. We're in okay health. I don't see anything of note. This is where the sunstone used to be anyway. In the old games. But we get a prayer ring.
That thou didst reach this place is proof of thy fortitude. Perhaps one so bold might be capable of besting the creatures that infest the grave of Gwailen. Venture thee to Galenholm and seek out the grave of the great bard. Yet know that to reach it, thou wilt require a key rarer than even the magic key.
Really? Wait, hold on. You will need a key rarer than the magic key. Okay. To reach Galenholm. So we can go through some of it, but we can't go through all of it. Also, I just realized... safe passage. I have it. Anyway, I'm going to see if there's anything else here. I don't think so. But I'll check around. If not, I'll meet you at the next interesting spot here. Excuse me. All right, we're in the big building in Galenholm, and this is a magic key door here. First things first, let's loot. Cat suit. Now we have a dog and cat suit. And a ring of clarity. I didn't have to buy one, but that's okay. I think I found one otherwise. Okay, anyway.
I am closely related to a certain minstrel by the name of Zalin. And though the land is beset by monsters and dangerous in the extreme, still doth he roam hither and yon. I can scarce believe his boldness.
All right, well, that's it for Galenholm anyway. Next is Call here, down in the well. We tried opening this before, but we couldn't. And now we can. An Orochi sword. Oh, hell. 200 attack. It's a little bit stronger. Can lower a group of enemies' defense when used as an item in battle. Hell yeah. We'll still keep the fairy foil for good reasons, of course, too. I may get rid of the spike steel whip at this point, though. The swallowtail is doing better at the moment. Let me see. Yeah, it's better at the moment. So, yeah. All right. Next place, though. Next is the Cave of Dwarves here. We're going to go over here and get some new chests. New items, I mean. Strength Ring and Tectonic Plate. It's more defense than the Stealth Suit. The Stealth Suit's already now useless. And it also provides earthly protection from fire attacks. Both, I guess that means both magic and breath, so that's pretty good. Magic armor probably can go soon too, which means the fur vest can go as well. But all right, we only have one more place to loot some chests before we can progress. All right, and now we're at the mini metal castle where we can open 2 more chests. Phantom Mask. I have the Hermes hat at the moment. Allows to avoid more enemy attacks than usual. That could be good. It's a nice little addition just to have an extra dodge or whatever. And what about you? Pirate King's Pendant. Necklace that's sure to bring the booty a-rollin' in. I don't know what that means. Increase the amount of gold acquired from battle. That's what it's telling me. Okay, my little guide thing. So if I want to get a little bit more gold, it's not a bad idea. And it also increases defense, so, I mean, it's a why not at the moment. But, okay, that's all the items that I can get at the moment. I will meet you at the next story beat, I guess. It says to either investigate... Oh, we should talk with the fairies! So, you know what? I'll meet you there. All right, we're here.
Oh no, more humans. What do you want? If you're looking for the chief, she's in the workshop with the others.
I think that's here? Or is it the other place?
Gosh, Erdrick used to go around with the little gang.
Okay, yeah. I'll tell you when I find her, I guess, because I think this is somewhere else. All right, I just entered the room. And things are glowing.
And that's it done, right?
Yes, look at that light. All lovely and warm. That's the soul sigil, all right.
We did it! We did it! We made the first one!
Hello.
Hi.
We just used those seeds you brought us to make something called the soul sigil.
Sigils are something the boss came up with. There's going to be 5 of them, and each of them will store a different power of nature.
Okay.
Life, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the water. She
Oh.
wants to use them to do something very, very important.
Crests.
What? You know about us wanting to use them to summon Lady Rubis?
How did I know that?
But how? How do you even know about
Or was
her?
it the voice?
I certainly didn't tell you. Ugh, which one of you spilled the beans?
It was her! I didn't say anything. I tried to stop her.
What? You little... They should call you the backstabber.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait.
It was... I had no choice, all right?
So she did do it. Okay.
And besides, that's how we ended up getting him to get those seeds for us. There wouldn't be a sigil if I hadn't told him.
I would have just done it anyway.
Hey, why don't we get him to find us the ingredients for all of them? After all, didn't Erdrick work with the fairies to get rid of that horrible old baddie way back when?
I think I might have already got some of those ingredients. That's what are their key items.
True. And I think this one can be trusted. You're
you
descended from
think.
them, right? The heroes of old, or whatever you call them? Then help us. Help us call Lady Rubis back to this world.
I'm going to be a dick for a moment. No.
Rude? We set you up for a big heroic yes.
Maybe he didn't understand or something. Will you help us?
I'm going to say no. What happened? Did they say something different?
Rude?
Okay, okay. I just wanted to see.
Good. Right. Take the soul sigil with you.
Basically a crest, but yes.
Looks like it's pleased to be going along for the ride. If
I
you
don't-
find any more likely looking ingredients, like those glowing seeds, bring them back here, alright?
As of sigils. What did you say?
Allow me,
Sorry.
Chief. That's my area of expertise, after all.
I accidentally skipped.
Right. She's the expert, so if there's anything you don't understand, ask her.
Oh, ask away. I'll do my very best to keep the explanation simple.
Alright. Simply having sigils in your possession can grant you all sorts of special effects. Oh, here we go. The soul sigil increases your maximum HP. It can also cause some spells and abilities to transform into more powerful versions if the following conditions are met in battle. Heroes HP below 50%. You hold the Y down when activating certain spells or abilities. You'll need to either select a spell or ability in the battle menu by holding down Y, or hold it down just before the hero acts in battle. Weird. Here are two examples of special souped-up skills and how to trigger them. Beast Bopper. The hero's HP is below 50%. Hold Y when using Cattle Prod. Or Achilles Heel. The hero's HP below 50% only. Hold Y down when using Fizzle. Ooh. I guess it increases the chances to get it to work. There are over a dozen souped-up abilities and spells that can be unleashed with the Soul Sigil. If you want a better idea what triggers these, try talking to the people of Alfgard or reading the many books you come across on your travels. While being at death's door can sometimes trigger these transformations, it's worth remembering that you don't necessarily need to be below 50% HP to activate them. Take part in enough battles, you might even work out the conditions that trigger the Soul Sigil yourself. And the Craft Fairy Village can craft the remaining sigils if you bring her the right ingredients, and certain other special items if you bring her the wrong ones. If you have any questions about the sigils or what goes into making them, she's the fairy to ask. Oh, that seemed like a little bit much here, but... Well...
Hello, hello. I'm the craft master. Here's the fairy for all your sigil making needs. Something tells me you got a little present for me, Din.
Oh. Wellspring Crystal.
Ooh, it looks like a load of beautiful spring water got stuck in the crystal somehow. Anyway, shall we see what we can make of it?
Oh, and then Overseer randomly here. So all these things I was finding, yep. I mean, I'll take all of them. Why not?
Oh, look, she made another one. Oh, and it's making me feel pure and clean and righteous. This must be the water sigil. Thanks again, Din. Here you go, all yours.
Neat. Let's see what others we can get.
That means there's 3 left to make, right? We'll be counting on you.
Are you going to continue? Water Sigil amplifies the effects of some items. They can make them more potent as well as increase their range of effect. Okay. Hello again. About ingredients. There's Gwaelin Saved you brought back, which is what we needed. With your
hero powers on our side, we'll have all the other ingredients we need in no time. So you'll find any more likely looking items on your travel, bring them to me.
I guess I don't have any more.
Sigils are special items that the boss came up with. They basically concentrate power of nature, super potent. There are 5 of them: soul, sun, moon, star, water. Her theory is we make all 5, we'll be able to get Lady Ruba's back, but we're never able to get our hands on ingredients special enough to make them until now. Alright, I'm just letting her go on. Alright, so those other key items were not as good, so... let's see... Yeah, I was thinking like Slippery Sap, Frazzled Feathers, Hextract, and all that. But whatever. Those were good stuff to have. Let's see what we have left now. Seek out Princess Gwailen is our next step we're supposed to be doing. However, I'm going to avoid that, actually. Because there's also what is that other spot here? Investigate Quagmire Cave and gather items to get the remaining sigils. I guess that other spot is another place we could try to go to, but I don't know if we can actually fend for ourselves over there just yet. And apparently Gallenholm we can't do much about just yet either. I'm thinking I would prefer, before I go seeking Gwailen, to see if I can get the final key, but I don't know if I need in order to get the final key, if I need to save her first or not. There's a reason why. I got a little bit spoiled for this, but just believe me why this, because I want to make sure I got everything done in Tantegal that I can first before I save her. But, alright, I'm going to do some research to decide my next move, so I'll be right back. Alright, I made a decision. I'm going to go ahead and go past here to get to Cantlin. Cantlin's going to be a bit tough because there's a couple bosses, there's a couple things to get. My goal is going to be up here instead. I don't know if I can actually do this or not, but it seems like it's a good idea for the time being. I'm trying to, like I said, avoid getting Princess Gwailen just yet, and this just seems like the right try to do. So, we're going to go towards the Weirdwood. The other bridge that used to be there is no longer there, so we may as well do that. I do see like a couple paths that we can get for zoom points, so let's try that. We'll try what we can. Let's see what kind of enemies we're going to be facing, though. These are about the same, aren't they? Yeah. So far, not as bad as it could be. What weapon do I have currently? The Orochi sword. I also have a swallowtail if I wanted to try to do that. Ooh, that's actually good against this dude here. Hell yeah. Okay. That made me nervous. Alright, well, I'll meet you when there's a new enemy, but for now, I'm actually just gonna continue forward a little bit more before I start skipping around. Mainly when there's backtracking. Nothing here. Oh, I can't do Holy Protection right now. I may have a battle coming in a moment, but I wanted to show you that there is like a little path over here. We may as well enter it. I guess this is the Weirdwood. Oh, that's annoying. 4 treasures. No map. Oh, I don't like this. Well, I'll keep going left for a moment. They say you should always follow your left. Oh, new enemies here. They're probably weak to fire. Yes. Let's try Sizzle first. Alright. 50 damage. Shit.
Not today.
And they can attack twice. We may be over our head here. That's not going to be enough. I'm thinking of everything I can do. I could try copping out, but I don't think that's going to work here. Either way, we definitely need to be... Alright, so fire was not the answer. Mid-heal is not going to keep us up. Fairy foil is a little too late. I'm going to attempt to try to out-heal.
Mid-heal.
I don't think it will. They have heal.
Not today.
Alright. That was a bit of a boon. Flame slash? Not enough. Get rid of one, then worry about the other. That sucks, but that's okay. We can make it through. Okay, this is tough. Jeez, you suck. We were probably in over our heads here a bit. I may pick up a map for this place instead, because this is going to go in circles for a bit. So, give me one moment. I'm going to research this.
All right. I looked it up. No, you need Princess Gwailen. You have to rescue Princess Gwailen before you can actually go through. So, we're going to go ahead and do this. I have holy water on, so I'm not going to go exploring too much. What was that? Oh, that was safe passage wearing off. Okay. So we have a magic key door over there. I should have came from the other entrance, but I didn't. So I'm just going to meet you all the way to the magic key door in the very south. All right, we're here. It's time to move on. I have... Oh, MP management. We've all been there. You battle one too many monsters, realize you run out of MP. If this ever happened to you, try employing the following strategies. Instead of casting spells, use weapons which unleash magic when used as items in battle. Muster strength between turns instead of using the same ability twice. Cast re-heal instead of mid-heal, as the former becomes more HP than the latter, though make sure to cast re-heal before you take too much damage. I like those tips, actually. Those are very nice. All right. So we're going to go for the item corner first, to the direct right, and then we'll start moving up. But first, 6 treasures. So I'm going to start moving for now. I should be avoiding most battles, so I don't think that'll be an issue. We're going to get this item, and then I'll meet you at the next point of interest. Special medicine. All right. So I'll meet you at... If I find something along the way, I'll show it to you. Otherwise, I'll meet you at whatever's interesting, possibly that yellow circle. Oh, all right. We're at the yellow circle, and I think this is an ingredient. Moonbeam Dew. All right. That'll be very useful. All right. I'll meet you at the next, I guess, treasure chest, maybe. I'll probably take the long way on the rightmost path going in north, since that seems to give us the most treasures. All right, first treasure near the water here. It's a madcap. If I remember right, doesn't that do the double casting? It reduces the amount of MP needed to cast spells and abilities. That's not a bad idea for casual stuff, and also for casual healing. I'll put it on for now. All right, the northmost chest. Mini medal. All right, this is going to be a mimic. I checked with Peep, so in fact, I could show it again. Yeah, reddish light, open with caution. So let's get ourselves ready for this. Canny box. All right, it's mostly physical. First thing I'm going to do is re-heal.
Re-heal.
So, yes, that's the reason why. So now that we have that going,
Thou shalt not escape.
I'm getting some extra defense up too. And then it's vulnerable to Flame Slash. Let's see how it goes. 103, not bad. Now that when we're prepared for it, it's not as bad. Ah, you dodger. Re-heal is fucking amazing. Re-heal wore off already? Ah, but we're almost there. It doesn't last very long, though. And a prayer ring. Nice. We're going to need that. All right, that was the last chest here. There is another item around here. I just don't know where. Oh, right over here. Vial of magic water. Right there. And that's all the ones for this area, so I'll meet you just before we cross over to the next level. All right, next level. I just went over here. Oh, 2 treasures left, and we're on the same level as where Gwailen should be. I guess I'll show this part off. No treasures here. I have Holy Protection on at the moment, so I should be fine. We're going to check out all the dead ends, and I'm glad I did. Seed of Luck. And 211 coins. May as well use that luck up. No other seeds I have, right? MP's doing okay. As we get closer to the yellow circle, I'll probably do some arranging. Nothing left on here, so I don't think I need to bother with dead ends, because I don't expect to see people here. I'm avoiding the battles because I feel like it's interfering a little bit anyway. And I'm going to show this part off because why not? Dramatic and whatever. Ooh, spooky. All right. There we go. All right, I'm going to prepare myself. Give me one moment. All right, I did a little bit of equipment shuffling. Orochi sword is on. Let's see. Dragon shield on. Phantom mask. Tectonic plate. Those should be good. The main thing I changed was the accessories. Rousing ring, I switched over instead of clarity because I don't think confusion's going to happen in this fight. And an asbestos earring because I'm expecting fire. At least if it's like anything like the original game, it'll be a dragon, a regular green dragon. So we'll find out. For now, we enter the miasma. I have snub if there's any magic involved, but I don't think that'll be an issue. Oh. We're in a... Oh, this is a cutscene. Okay. Due to the magic.
At long last, one hath come who will deliver me from my plight.
Is this a fake Gwailen?
Brave hero, I am Gwailen, Princess of Tantegal.
So far, so true.
Hadst thou tarried a moment longer, the Dragon Lord would surely have made me his bride.
Okay.
Merely to imagine such an unspeakable fate striketh dread into my dainty heart.
Dainty? Okay.
I
She's
would
fake.
rather that the world had ended.
Here we go. She's fake.
But tell me, how camest thou to know that I was imprisoned here? Thou wert guided, wert thou not? By whom and
Here we
what
go.
form did their guidance take? Perhaps thou wouldst be so good as to share?
No. Yep.
Mayhap thou didst not hear me correctly. Thou wert guided, wert thou not?
No. We have to. Sorry. That. Grr! I'm going to do it one more time. All right.
Thou wert.
I tried. Sometimes, you never know. Sometimes the game might surprise you. That's why I do that. All right. Yes.
Almighty Rubus! Pray banish these wicked illusions!
Yeah, she had to have her almighty moment here.
'Twas an impostor. A phantasm. Created by fiends.
I know. I just got
Come
forced
no
into it.
closer. Admit it. Thou too art naught but an illusion. Thou hast taken on the guise of a hero, seeking to wrest from me the message with which I was entrusted. Hast thou not?
No.
What? Thou meanest to do no such thing? Then thou art truly... Oh, no, no! I shall not be fooled so easily. Almighty Rubus, reveal to me the truth.
Sure.
Thou art no illusion.
I'm glad you have a personality in this. I really am. Here we go. Green Dragon.
Dragon?
The dragon. I am a dragon warrior. Well.
Thou meanest to fight it?
Yep.
This is madness. No human could prevail against such a foe.
I will have to. Here we go. All right. It's dragon time. So, let's see. I have a lot of my fire protections already, so that part should be good. Let's wild side right away.
is resistant to its effect. Damn. I didn't know that was going to happen, but okay. I didn't think I had that much protection. Okay. Just go nuts on this. Highly resistant. I guess I have enough fire resistance on right now. That must be it. Because Dragon Shield, fire. Asbestos, fire. And the Tectonic Plate, fire. Okay, that's why. So I'm immune to fire.
Not today.
All right, last turn of this. Wild side's down. He's not even halfway there, though. Let me look at my stuff here. Hold on. I have a magic water. I wouldn't be able to keep this up for very long. So why don't we try something else? Do I still have the... I did not bring it with me. Fairy Foil isn't... Actually, it's not a bad idea, but it doesn't last long enough. I may want to consider reheal soon, too, but everything else is about the same. Ooh.
No mercy.
Nice. Okay. Okay, one more. He has Wild Side? Reheal. We need to wait him out.
Thou shalt not escape.
How many turns does he have? It's going to end here. One more defending champion.
Thou shalt not escape.
I probably could have gotten away with attacking. Okay. Reheal wears off it now. Let's go with... I could do Dragon Slash. Why don't I Orochi Sword you?
No mercy.
And reheal.
Much better.
And one more down.
No mercy.
Okay, that should be enough. Oh! I don't want to abuse Wild Side. I don't have that much MP, so... That's fine. His defense returned to normal already? Oh, fuck that. The game has really ruined my buffs and debuffs here, and I don't like it. Yeah, they could be abusive at times, but when you're one-on-one, it's like, come on. I'll just slash in as I go. I don't have reheal up.
Reheal.
It's just a better idea for the time being. I am so glad I put the fire stuff on. I'm going to go through all my retinue of stuff here. Whew! Fire resistance.
Such strength. Can it truly be?
Thank you for your commentary. Experience and money.
The beast is vanquished?
Yeah. That was a little tough, but yeah. I'm glad I got to use Defending Champion in a meaningful way. What is that? The necklace?
This is my necklace.
Ah.
I mislaid it when the fiends took me captive. I had thought it lost forever.
There you go.
Thou hast my heartfelt thanks. 'Twas a gift from my beloved mother.
You're welcome.
Yes, thou art just as I imagined. Thou art he. I am sure of it.
I'm sure I'm he too.
I thank thee once again. I truly, this time, am Gwailen, Princess of Tantegal. Hadst thou tarried any longer, I fear I might have perished in this place. But I knew that thou wouldst come, brave hero. I kept the faith.
Good.
Thou wishest me to know thy true name. I see, and a very fine name it is too.
And you'll never say it.
Almighty Rubus hath entrusted to me a message of great import. In it lieth the secret to our world's salvation.
Okay.
She bade me impart it only to he through whose veins floweth the blood of Erdrick. And now here thou art. And the message is this.
Guess what, chicken butt?
The sacred egg hath been tainted by the night. A great darkness shall soon engulf the world. The power of the land shall fade. Sun, rain, and rain's bow, all shall dwindle. Unless, bold hero, thou canst stem the tide and see the land blessed once more. In the far south awaiteth one who knoweth all. Go to their aid. Go southward with all haste.
Did remembering take it out of you?
Forgive me. My duty done at last. I feel surpassing faint. Wilt thou escort me to my home, the palace?
No, you're going with me though.
Mayhap thou didst not hear me correctly. Wilt thou escort me to my Mayhap wilt thou
Okay. Eventually. But no, I'm going to discuss why. By the way, I don't actually blame her. She didn't take his big strong arms.
Oh, how kind of thee.
And there's her little theme. I don't blame her for being tired, actually. She just endured a lot. Tee-hee. But I'm going to let you know about what I'm going to do in this one. So, well, okay, yeah. Cutscene, please go away. But, well, anyway, what I was spoiled to was the fact that, well, you don't have to... I always knew you never had to bring her home in the original. And, well, I think it's still the same in here, too, I was told. I guess he survived. Such was the message entrusted to the princess. The dragon is defeated. I by a human. A formidable one, indeed. Very well. He shall be dealt with. All shall be as thou willst it, master. It's gotta be Hargon. But yeah. And I'm told that if you keep Gwailen with you, she does stuff. I don't know how true that is, but maybe we'll be finding out in a moment. Objectives have been updated. Well, I'm going to wait until I get into a battle and see if anything does show up. Oh, she's holding the torch. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like that. Oh, right. Well, I'm going to walk until I get into a battle, and I'll see what happens. Okay, it's a battle. They attack first. I forgot to heal. And Gwailen's right there in the background. That's cute. I'm going to Miracle Slash because I need healing.
Have care.
All right. Swallowtail on.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Does she just cheerlead?
Thou art a hero indeed.
Oh, that's going to get annoying. I was told that she does something, but I don't know if she actually does or if she just cheers you on the whole time. Either way, I think I'll keep her as long as I can anyway. So, anyway, that'll be it for now. I just wanted to show that off. We could deliver her home and gather items needed for remaining sigils. We're not going to bring her home. We are going to keep her around. So, next time, we'll move on to maybe that Withering Wood, or maybe just bring her along with anything else that we so see fit. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.